Welcome, chosen ones. If you've clicked on this, there's a reason. Not everyone's wired to go against the grain, to fight through setback after setback, and still believe they're meant for more. But you're here, and that speaks volumes. You're the one who's been quietly pushing forward, staying focused when others gave up, and choosing growth over comfort every single time. That's not random. It's a rare kind of determination, the kind that only a few ever have. Right now, you're standing at the edge of something huge. This is the last step that's going to set you apart from everyone else. All the obstacles, the self-doubt, the moments you almost walked away, those weren't there to hold you back. They were the foundation. Each of those moments made you resilient, focused, and ready to build something that can't be ignored. From here on, things are going to change. Not because you're lucky, but because you've spent years refining, sacrificing, and committing to your vision. Millions are just the surface of what's possible, but only if you're willing to take this final step with everything you've got. This is about embracing who you are and stepping into your life unapologetically, knowing that no one else could have done it the way you have. This is the moment you stop playing small and start owning your impact. The world needs what you have, but first, you need to recognize the value you bring. Take that last step. Everything you've wanted is already waiting. Now it's your turn to make it real. I urge you to stay with me until the end as a dedicated guide for a thorough understanding. Number 1. Silencing the noise. No approval required. At a certain point, every chosen one realizes that chasing approval is like pouring water into a bucket with holes. You'll never fill it, and even if you could, it wouldn't matter. True chosen ones don't waste time trying to convince others that their dreams are valid or impressive. They understand that the moment they start looking for applause, they're already drifting off course. This last step is about silencing every voice except your own, knowing that external validation is just noise, and the only approval that counts is your own. When you stop seeking permission, something powerful happens. You no longer feel the need to explain yourself or wait for others to believe in your vision. People will always have opinions, and some will never see your potential no matter what you accomplish. But here's the truth. You don't need them to. When you act out of conviction, you free up energy that would have been wasted on convincing others and redirect it toward making real progress. Silencing the noise isn't just about ignoring criticism. It's about learning to trust your inner voice. It's that voice that pushed you through hard times and kept you going when no one else was around. That voice has always known what's possible, even when others couldn't see it. And now, it's your job to follow it, without hesitation or apology. Taking this last step means moving forward with an unshakable belief in what you're doing. You're not just going for it, you're giving it everything, not because anyone told you it's possible, but because you've decided it's non-negotiable. No more looking over your shoulder, no more explaining. From here on, you're focused, relentless, and totally convinced in your direction. Once you silence the noise and cut the need for approval, you'll realize you had everything you needed all along, your own unwavering conviction. That's what sets you free to achieve everything you've been working toward. Number 2. Acting without expectation, the purest power move. Acting without expectation is one of the most powerful, yet rarely mastered moves a person can make. It means stripping away every ounce of entitlement, every assumption that the world owes you something just because you put in the work. It's about doing things for the right reasons, driven by genuine purpose, not by an imagined guarantee of recognition or reward. When you let go of expectation, you unlock a level of freedom that can't be touched by setbacks, disappointments, or delays. The chosen ones understand this well. They know that putting in the effort doesn't mean there's a trophy waiting at the end or that applause is guaranteed. They act out of a sense of purpose so solid that they don't need the promise of a payoff to keep going. Every move they make is intentional, unshaken by whether or not it leads to instant results. In a world that constantly chases validation and reward, this level of self-motivation sets them apart. They're not in it for the accolades. They're in it to fulfill a vision that resonates deeply with them. This alone gives them an edge. While others burn out or get frustrated when success doesn't come fast enough, they remain steady, willing to go the distance without shortcuts. Acting without expectation also means having an unbreakable focus. When you're not thinking about who's watching or wondering if your efforts will be noticed, you can pour everything you have into the work itself. You become fully absorbed, invested in the quality and depth of what you're creating rather than in the outcome. That's a rare kind of dedication, and it's magnetic. People notice authenticity, even if it takes time for it to pay off. When you act without expectation, you're operating from a place of pure power. You're committed because you believe in what you're doing, not because you're hoping for a reward. It's the purest form of strength, one that doesn't need to be fed by the outside world. And in the end, this unwavering commitment is what drives real, lasting success. Number 3. Money is no longer the goal. It's a tool for transformation. Reaching a place where money is no longer the ultimate goal is a profound shift. For the chosen ones, it's about using resources to turn their vision into something real, impactful, and lasting. Money, in this new mindset, isn't there to chase for its own sake. It's no longer a shiny symbol of success or a measure of status. Instead, it's become something far more meaningful, a tool that brings your deepest ambitions to life. Those millions? They're not about luxury or living for appearances. They're about creating the life you know you're capable of building, a life that holds value beyond what's in your bank account. Money becomes the fuel to power your purpose, to shape ideas that could have remained dreams if not for the resources to make them happen. It's there to amplify what you can do, to give your purpose a concrete, undeniable presence in the world. This shift changes everything. Money stops being a finish line, a race toward having enough. Instead, it becomes a means to an end, a way to fund your vision, your projects, your desire to make a difference. It lets you say yes to opportunities that align with who you are and what you stand for. It allows you to build something bigger than yourself, something that resonates with others and leaves a legacy of real impact. In this stage, money is simply the fuel that lets you execute on a grander scale. It's about building, elevating, and supporting what matters. Money itself holds no real weight here. What counts is how you wield it to shape the life you've always envisioned. This isn't about the luxury of what money can buy for you. It's about what it can allow you to build for others. The millions you're earning now are simply the tools to transform that vision into something real and lasting. Because the goal was never just wealth, but purpose and impact. Number 4. You've become a paradox, both immovable and uncontainable. There's a rare strength that comes when you become both immovable and uncontainable. You're steady, deeply rooted in who you are, unshaken by passing opinions or fleeting trends. You know your values, your purpose, and what truly matters to you. This groundedness isn't about stubbornness. It's about a deep clarity, a core that won't budge. Yet at the same time, you're boundless. Your vision, your goals, and your capacity for growth are without limits. You're anchored but expansive, unyielding yet constantly evolving. This paradox is powerful because it means you're both predictable and unpredictable, steadfast yet endlessly adaptable. People can rely on you because they know your integrity and commitment run deep, yet they can never quite pin you down or box you in. You've mastered the art of being both dependable and dynamic. Others might look at you and think they understand, but your potential is ever growing, continually surprising even those who think they know you best. To be both immovable and uncontainable is to have unshakable self-respect while refusing to be confined by anyone's expectations, not even your own past version. You honor the path that's brought you here, but you're not limited by it. You stand firm in your beliefs, yet you allow yourself the freedom to explore, to expand, and to pursue whatever aligns with your evolving vision. This balance of consistency and ambition is what makes you unstoppable. You're able to stay true to your principles without letting them limit your possibilities. In embodying this paradox, you create a unique kind of strength, a quiet force that others can feel but may never fully understand. You're grounded enough to stay the course no matter how rough it gets, yet limitless enough to reach beyond what others thought possible. This duality is your power, a rare blend that makes you not only resilient but truly unstoppable. You're both the mountain and the river, unwavering and boundless, and that's precisely why nothing can stand in your way. Number 5. Embracing the power of no, mastering selectivity. Reaching a point where you can confidently embrace the power of no is a game changer. At this level, the chosen ones understand that not every opportunity deserves their attention. They've learned to sift through the noise and focus on what truly matters, allowing them to say yes only to those rare, game-changing opportunities that align with their vision and values. This selectivity isn't born from a place of scarcity, but from a place of abundance and clarity. When you master the art of saying no, you create space for what's genuinely important. It's not about shutting doors, it's about opening the right ones. This power enables you to invest your energy in high-impact pursuits rather than spreading yourself too thin over every potential offer. By being selective, you prioritize quality over quantity. You're no longer just filling your calendar, you're curating your commitments based on what resonates with your goals and aspirations. This focus leads to deeper engagement and more meaningful results. When you say no to distractions and commitments that don't serve your purpose, you free up mental and emotional resources to devote to the projects and opportunities that truly matter. This hyper-focus allows you to dive deeper into your work, creating a ripple effect that amplifies your impact. You become more innovative, more productive, and ultimately more fulfilled because you're channeling your efforts into areas that ignite your passion and purpose. Moreover, mastering the power of no cultivates respect from others. People begin to see you as someone who values their time and energy, as someone who has a clear direction and isn't swayed by every passing trend or offer. This clarity enhances your credibility and makes your yes more powerful when you do choose to engage. In embracing no, you establish a standard for yourself and those around you, fostering an environment where meaningful contributions are valued over mere participation. This approach transforms your life into a finely tuned instrument, allowing you to create profound change and achieve extraordinary results. Embracing the power of no isn't about limitation, it's about liberation, giving you the freedom to focus on what truly counts. Number 6. Living in future tense. Move as if you're already there. Living in future tense is a transformative approach that can radically change how you experience your life and pursue your goals. Instead of approaching your aspirations as distant dreams, you adopt the mindset of someone who has already achieved them. You're not trying to be or getting there. You're fully immersed in the reality of your future self. This profound shift in perspective creates an energy that aligns with the outcomes you desire, effectively pulling those results closer into your current reality. When you embrace this mindset, every thought, decision, and action becomes infused with the identity of someone who has already arrived at their destination. You begin to think like that version of yourself, making choices that reflect your future achievements rather than your present circumstances. This doesn't mean you ignore the work that still needs to be done. Rather, it signifies that you approach your tasks with a sense of confidence and assurance, as if success is an inevitable outcome. Living in future tense also influences how you interact with others. You exude a sense of certainty and clarity that draws people in and encourages collaboration and support. You become a magnet for opportunities that align with your vision, attracting the right people and resources into your life. When you act from this elevated state, you create a feedback loop where your current actions reinforce your future identity, and your envisioned future inspires your present actions. Moreover, this approach helps you overcome the fear of setbacks and challenges. By living as if you're already there, you develop resilience and a proactive mindset. You view obstacles not as barriers, but as necessary stepping stones on your journey. Each setback is just another moment that propels you forward, sharpening your focus and determination. Ultimately, moving through life in future tense allows you to step into your power and potential. You become the architect of your reality, shaping your path with intention and purpose. This mindset shift doesn't just bring your goals within reach. It transforms the way you live day to day, enriching your experiences and amplifying your impact. You're not waiting for the future to unfold, you're creating it right now. And in doing so, you position yourself perfectly to receive the abundance and success that await you. Number 7. Pain becomes power, not something to escape. Embracing the idea that pain becomes power is a revolutionary mindset that can redefine how you approach challenges and hardships in life. Instead of viewing pain as something to be feared or avoided, you come to see it as a powerful ally. Every moment of discomfort, every pang of doubt, and every setback becomes a weapon in your arsenal, ready to be wielded in the pursuit of your goals. You recognize that pain is not an enemy, but a teacher, offering invaluable lessons that can strengthen your resolve and shape your character. This shift in perspective transforms how you respond to adversity. Rather than allowing pain to paralyze you, you harness it as fuel for your journey. Each obstacle you face becomes an opportunity for growth, pushing you to dig deeper and tap into reserves of strength you may not have realized you had. You begin to understand that pain can sharpen your focus and clarify your purpose, driving you to pursue your ambitions with an intensity that sets you apart. The discomfort that once held you back now propels you forward, infusing your actions with urgency and determination. Moreover, mastering pain means you no longer fear its presence. Instead of viewing it as a signal to retreat, you greet it with curiosity and resilience. You learn to dissect the feelings of doubt and hardship, extracting insights and understanding from each experience. This process empowers you to confront challenges head-on, unafraid of what lies ahead. You develop a profound sense of self-awareness that allows you to navigate the complexities of life with confidence. As you become adept at wielding your pain, you find that it transforms you into an unstoppable force. You're no longer defined by your struggles. Instead, you redefine them as stepping stones toward your greatness. Your journey is not a straight path, but a winding road filled with lessons and triumphs that only add to your narrative. This mastery over pain instills in you a sense of liberation, allowing you to take risks and pursue your passions without hesitation. In essence, when you accept that pain can be a source of power rather than a burden, you unlock the potential for profound transformation. You emerge stronger, more resilient, and infinitely capable, ready to take on whatever challenges come your way. You become the architect of your own destiny, shaping your experiences into a narrative of triumph and unwavering strength. Number 8. Your mindset is no longer flexible. It's unbreakable. Reaching a point where your mindset becomes unbreakable is a transformative leap that signifies deep personal growth and resilience. While flexibility may have served you well on your journey, allowing you to adapt to challenges and explore new possibilities, it's this unshakable mindset that propels you forward with unwavering confidence. You've transitioned from a place of uncertainty to one where your convictions are firmly established, creating a foundation that can withstand any external pressure or doubt. This crystallized mindset is not just about being stubborn or resistant. It's rooted in a profound understanding of yourself and your goals. You know your values, your purpose, and your direction with a clarity that transcends fleeting opinions or external influences. When you've developed this level of certainty, you become impervious to the noise around you. Criticism, skepticism, and distractions no longer hold power over you. Instead, you engage with your surroundings from a position of strength, filtering out what doesn't serve your mission while remaining open to constructive feedback that aligns with your vision. The immovability of your mindset also empowers you to take bold actions. You no longer hesitate or second-guess yourself because your belief in your path is unwavering. You've learned to trust your instincts and make decisions grounded in your values and long-term aspirations. This self-assuredness allows you to face challenges with a sense of calm and purpose, transforming potential roadblocks into opportunities for growth. When setbacks occur, they become mere speed bumps rather than stopping points, Your determination pushes you forward, reinforcing your belief that you are on the right track. Moreover, this unbreakable mindset fosters resilience in the face of adversity. You understand that difficulties are a natural part of the journey and don't view them as threats, but rather as tests of your commitment. With each challenge you overcome, your confidence solidifies further, creating a virtuous cycle of strength and assurance. You become an embodiment of persistence, showcasing that true power lies in your ability to remain steadfast, no matter what life throws your way. Ultimately, cultivating an unbreakable mindset transforms you into a force to be reckoned with. You're not merely surviving, you're thriving with a clarity of purpose that guides your actions and decisions. As you navigate your path with this level of conviction, you inspire others to embrace their own journeys with the same unwavering strength. Your journey becomes a testament to the power of belief in oneself, demonstrating that when your mindset is unbreakable, the possibilities for what you can achieve are limitless. Number 9. Your past wasn't a burden. It was the crucible. Your past wasn't just a collection of struggles. It was the furnace where your resilience was shaped, where your strength was tested, and where your character was built. Every setback, every wound, every disappointment wasn't there to hold you back or weigh you down. Those moments of hardship were the crucible, the intense fire that forced out your weaknesses and brought your raw potential to the surface. People often talk about wanting success without fully understanding what it takes. But chosen ones, like you, know that true strength only comes from facing and overcoming challenges that seem impossible in the moment. The grit you developed wasn't accidental. It came from years of pushing through when you could have given up, from choosing to rise when everything felt like it was pulling you under. It's this history of perseverance, of refusing to break, that has prepared you to handle the greatness coming your way. The millions you're about to receive are more than just wealth. They're the delayed acknowledgement of every battle you fought, of every time you pushed forward without seeing immediate results. This isn't luck or an overnight victory. It's the payoff for a long journey of inner work, of patience, and of silent sacrifices that others may never know about. Your past was your proving ground, and now that you've come through it, nothing can shake you. You've learned how to adapt, how to stay focused under pressure, and how to navigate storms that would have stopped most people. Now, when opportunities come, you're ready in a way others aren't. You've earned this moment, not just because of what you're capable of now, but because of everything you've already been through. Your past wasn't a burden. It was the price of admission, the test of your worthiness. And now, with that fire-tested resilience, you're stepping into everything you deserve. Number 10. You no longer chase, you attract. Reaching this level means you've stepped into a new way of moving through life. You're no longer sprinting after goals, trying to force things into place or constantly pushing for what you want. That chapter is over. Now everything you've been working toward, every goal and opportunity you once chased, has begun to naturally find its way to you. This isn't about sitting back and hoping. It's about knowing you've done the work to become the kind of person who attracts exactly what they deserve. This shift is powerful because it's no longer fueled by scarcity or the need to prove yourself. When you're constantly chasing, there's a sense of lack, a quiet urgency that says, I need this to feel whole. But now, you understand that true fulfillment doesn't come from external achievements alone. You've grown. You've put in the effort to become more focused, resilient, and clear about who you are and what you value. Because of this, your energy is transformed. You're now the one with the gravity, the steady, powerful presence that pulls what you deserve into your orbit. Opportunities, connections, and dreams you once pursued are now finding their way to you naturally. People can feel when someone is grounded and confident in their path, and they're drawn to it. It's a quiet, unspoken magnetism that doesn't demand attention, but receives it. You've moved from trying to prove your worth to simply embodying it, and in doing so, you've shifted the entire dynamic. This isn't magic, it's alignment. You've cultivated the mindset, the discipline, and the self-belief that make you a natural magnet for everything you desire. Instead of chasing, you attract, because you're now the center of gravity in your own life. What you once worked tirelessly to reach is now coming to you, drawn by the strength and authenticity you radiate. You've become the kind of person who doesn't need to run after anything. What's meant for you knows exactly where to find you. Number 11. Your voice is a command, not a suggestion. There's a certain authority that can't be faked, a depth to your words that others sense immediately. When you speak, it's no longer a request or a polite suggestion. It's a command that resonates beyond the surface. This isn't about being loud or forceful. It's about having a voice that carries weight, because it's backed by experience, resilience, and lessons learned the hard way. People don't just hear you, they feel an undeniable pull to listen, and that's a power few ever truly possess. This shift comes from the journey you've been through. Every hardship, every hard-won victory, every moment of self-discovery has shaped your voice into something undeniable. You're no longer speaking out of theory or opinion. You're speaking from a place of truth, of knowing. And that makes all the difference. When you talk, there's a conviction in your words that demands attention. You don't need to convince anyone because the authority is already there, naturally woven into every word you say. This isn't just about influencing others either. It's about having clarity and decisiveness in your own life. Your voice has become an internal compass, guiding you with the same power it projects outward. You're no longer swayed by doubts or needing approval because you trust in what you know and who you are. This confidence is magnetic. It draws people in, makes them pause, and makes them reconsider what they thought they knew. True power is when your voice moves others without needing to push. It's when people feel compelled to listen, not because you demanded it, but because they sense the depth of truth in what you're saying. Your words aren't just words anymore. They're rooted in a lifetime of experience, and people feel that weight. This is the command of a voice that's been tested, refined, and earned. And when you speak, it's not just heard, it's absorbed, respected, and remembered. Number 12. 14. Simplicity as strength, letting go of what doesn't serve. When you embrace simplicity as a strength, you're stepping into a realm of clarity and power that few people reach. This isn't about minimalism for its own sake. It's about stripping life down to the essentials that matter most. True chosen ones understand that complexity can cloud purpose, weighing them down with distractions and unnecessary pursuits. They've let go of what doesn't serve them. Not just physical clutter, but mental, emotional, and even social clutter that detracts from their focus. This level of simplicity isn't easy to achieve. It requires a hard look at everything in your life, every commitment, every relationship, every habit, and asking a single question: does this align with my purpose? Anything that doesn't fit the vision is removed. This might mean saying no to good opportunities, distancing from draining relationships, or cutting out activities that don't add genuine value. What's left is a life where every action, every decision, and every relationship serves a purpose. This process may be challenging, but it ultimately creates a streamlined path forward, free of distractions. Simplicity also brings a unique kind of strength. When you no longer have 1,000 goals pulling you in different directions, your energy becomes concentrated and intense, directed toward a single point of focus. You're able to work with a sense of purpose that's impossible to achieve when you're trying to juggle countless competing interests. This focused simplicity gives you a calm, steady power, a certainty that doesn't waver, because you know exactly what you're working toward and why. Operating with fierce simplicity also enhances your resilience. When life inevitably throws obstacles in your way, you're not bogged down by extraneous concerns. You're free to pivot, adapt, and stay true to your course because you're not scattered across a web of distractions. This streamlined approach to life gives you the flexibility to move with confidence and agility, knowing that every step brings you closer to your ultimate purpose. In the end, embracing simplicity as strength means choosing quality over quantity in all things. It's about focusing on what truly matters, letting go of the rest, and allowing yourself to move forward with clarity, conviction, and a powerful sense of purpose. This is how chosen ones make progress, unburdened, unconfused, and unstoppable. Number 13. Adapting to adversity, not shaken, only redirected. Adapting to adversity is a defining trait of those who are truly unstoppable. Chosen ones understand that obstacles are not setbacks, they're simply redirections, challenging them to refine their approach. When adversity strikes, they don't dwell on the why or fall into self-pity. Instead, they ask themselves, what's my next move? This mindset allows them to stay grounded, unshaken by circumstances that might derail others. For them, adversity is never a dead end. It's a detour designed to deepen their resilience and sharpen their skills. This approach to obstacles creates a powerful adaptability. They recalibrate quickly, adjusting their strategy without losing sight of their destination. If one path closes, they simply find another, moving forward with the same intensity and commitment. Each challenge becomes a lesson, each setback a teacher, showing them new ways to navigate complex situations and revealing strengths they might not have known they had. Instead of viewing adversity as something to be endured, they see it as a necessary part of their journey, a tool for growth that makes them stronger and more agile with every step. Adversity for them is an invitation to evolve. While others may view challenges as personal affronts or reasons to question their path, chosen ones recognize that each obstacle brings a valuable insight, an opportunity to adapt and refine. They are unshakable, not because they avoid difficulties, but because they welcome them, using each one to reinforce their purpose and test their resilience. They've trained themselves to thrive in uncertain conditions, understanding that adaptability is the ultimate strength in a world that's constantly changing. By redefining adversity in this way, chosen ones become virtually unstoppable. They're not just capable of bouncing back. They're able to transform every setback into momentum, building an unbreakable spirit that propels them forward. This is what makes them unique. They don't just survive challenges. They emerge from each one stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever. Adversity may redirect them, but it never diminishes their drive. It only sharpens their focus and fuels their journey. Number 14. Sustained sacrifice. Accepting the cost of greatness. Sustained sacrifice is one of the hardest, most demanding truths on the path to greatness. For those truly chosen, it means making tough choices that most people shy away from. Comfort becomes a luxury they willingly trade for long hours of work, and weekends blur into weekdays as they commit fully to their mission. They aren't driven by fleeting desires or a need for relaxation, but by a deeper understanding that their time and energy are precious resources. Every minute is an investment in their vision, and they won't compromise it for temporary pleasures. Popularity and shallow connections are other sacrifices chosen ones embrace without hesitation. They know that to achieve something extraordinary, they can't afford to be distracted by trying to please everyone. Their circle shrinks as they focus on those who genuinely understand and support their journey. Small talk and superficial friendships give way to meaningful conversations and relationships with those who add real value. This doesn't mean they live in isolation. Rather, they become highly selective about who they let into their world. Each relationship is intentional, built on respect, and aligned with their purpose. The cost of this path is high. Social events missed, family gatherings skipped, and countless moments of relaxation set aside. But chosen ones see these sacrifices not as losses, but as necessary steps. They've reached a point where they're willing to let go of instant gratification for the long game, fully aware that their goals demand it. They understand that real success requires not just dedication, but a continuous commitment that most would find unsustainable. What sets them apart is their acceptance of this cost. There's no complaining, no resentment, only a steady, relentless focus on their goal. For them, greatness isn't handed over, it's earned through consistent, often invisible sacrifice. They know that comfort and complacency will only keep them from reaching their full potential. Instead, they embrace the struggle, believing that every sacrifice is another step toward the vision that drives them. This unwavering commitment transforms sacrifice into a source of power, fueling them to go further than most people ever would, making the journey itself a testament to their resilience and strength. In conclusion, you've come too far and sacrificed too much to turn back now. Every choice, every late night, every moment you pushed forward when others would have quit. It was all building to this. This last step isn't just another hurdle. It's the final move that confirms who you are and the path you're meant to walk. You've faced the tests, the losses, the doubts, and each one has shaped you into someone who no longer just dreams, but executes. Understand this. The life you're about to step into isn't about luck or being in the right place at the right time. It's about the unbreakable commitment you've shown, the discipline you've maintained, and the quiet sacrifices you've made along the way. This is what sets you apart. The millions you're reaching for aren't just rewards, they're reflections of the effort you've put in and the faith you've held, even when nobody else saw it. So as you take this final step, know that you're not hoping or wishing for success. You've earned it. Keep your focus steady, trust the journey, and remember that all the energy you've invested is aligning to bring you what's yours. This stage is not about proving anything to anyone. It's about owning the greatness you've built from the ground up. You're no longer in the race to just survive or scrape by. You're in it to lead, to change, to create impact on your terms. Let this moment be a reminder that you are chosen, not because of some rare talent or stroke of fate, but because of your relentless commitment to the vision you hold. Step forward with conviction. You're ready for this, and everything you've been working for is ready to come to you. Thank you very much for watching until the end. You are blessed.